Alright, here we go with a game I very recently played as Malta against Phoenix's Germany. Um, Malta, obviously, is if you don't see every day, because they have a couple of weaknesses, but they also have a bunch of strengths. So I open with a market here. What you do usually is you mine a bit of gold so you can market trade and buy 100 wood. In this way, get a trading post. I scout a 60 wood treasure, so I pick that up. And then you chop for a house, and you pick up the resources for hunting dogs. So it's a very slow start, but it is for a reason. The idea is that you can still age at a reasonable time, and will have enough sort of economic momentum to afford German tongue, which is essential when you play Malta. So you can see I'm mining for hunting dogs. I have the wood for a house, but I want to get hunting dogs first for the extra bit of value, which is why I'm delaying getting the house. Yeah, there you see. Building my trading post. Phoenix, meanwhile, doing standard things with Germany. Obviously, also very strong civ. Picking up treasures. Market. Hunting dogs house by himself. At my house now. 3 vills first. This is usually the deck I play with. I have a variation when I want to go very Sentinel, Musk heavy, which is probably a little worse in this matchup, but generally pretty fun to do. I find 100 food treasure. That is amazing. I'll show you why. Not because it's helping us age faster, but because I can click Gang Saw before even aging up. And it's not going to delay my age up. That's the important part. So that means that the second I'm clicking up to age, my vills can gather wood faster. And that's going to be very helpful since we need 450 wood chopped to get German tongue, 2 settler wagons and the commandery, and most importantly the ability to train more settler wagons. So I pick up the 70 wood treasure, really good for the same reason, German tongue. Phoenix is on the other side of the map. Didn't find his food treasure somehow, apparently. No, didn't. Bit sad. Would have been the better treasure for him. So he's forced to 17 vil age up himself here, because he didn't find this. Normally Germany can age up a bit faster. I, as you can see, will have a pretty clean 16 vil age up, and I already have the wood upgrade. So perfect stuff for me. And you can tell that if I didn't have the wood upgrade, if I didn't have the treasure, I wouldn't have been able to get the wood upgrade here. So now I can immediately chop faster, and I'm sending out 2 vills to herd. I don't quite see this hunt yet, but I know it's gotta be somewhere. What do I pick up here? 90 coin. Yeah, this treasure was a bit annoying, I think. So now find it. And Phoenix goes for this TP, actually. Very interesting. So yeah, I'm just chopping. Coin, you know, every resource is helpful to some extent at some point. Hunts are reasonably close to my TC now, so we're good. So click this, and now we're gonna chop for another 100 wood for a house, since we're currently housed. And then reallocate the vills to food coin. Coin because we want steel traps, food because we're gonna train vills and settler wagons. So I'm over chopping a bit, but not much of a problem. I'm gonna have to chop anyway. So I have the coin for steel traps now because I also picked up a coin treasure. I'm a bit sleepy on seeing that. Picking up the wood crates. Picking up the food treasure in his base. I obviously want to see. I know he just aged up. I want to see what he's doing. So commander going down. Explorer running around. And I see the stable. And now it's time to quickly run away because he's going to pop out 2 ulans with his shipment. So we saw all we needed to see. There's potential Ulans coming. Now, he has 2 TPs already, which is a split signal, because could be him training Ulans, and it could be him not training Ulans and just aging. At this point in the game, I don't know which one it is yet. Meanwhile, I'm training Settler Wagons, I got my steel traps, I'm training Bills, and I'm gonna put a pikeman in queue. It's a safe thing to do against Germany. You know they're gonna have Ulans of some sort, whether it's the 3 ones or the trained ones. Picking up a treasure near my commandery. No reason not to. And obviously there's only 2 angles, this one and this one, that Ulans could come from. He's deciding to go for this angle, which probably is a bit easier for me to protect, because this is where my pikemen spawn. So I see those Ulans, I put my pikes in defense mode. I like to do that because it means they stay closer together. It's easier to get many swings in. I get 1 Ulan here, catch him. I get this coin treasure. He, for some reason, actually comes back. It's a bit strange. But yeah. If I get a snare on him, I would catch him with the pikes. So at this point, I don't know yet if he's just aging. Which he is doing. He has coin on the floor. And he actually got stagecoach as well. Damn, I didn't actually realize that, I think. Not this early, I just don't have the line scouted at all. That's why. But yeah, I don't know if he has more Ulans coming, so I just train more pikes. Ship 700 wood as my second shipment in H2 after Wigner Court. Could have mentioned that. I have my second hospital now. I have all my settler wagons out. This Ulan won't find anything. And now we're gonna start, yeah, looking into adding some more houses and then starting to train some huss as well. So I get my coin upgrade, my greatcoats. Quickly finishing the pike batch. 20 pikes, that's all we're gonna need for now, I think. So I'm starting to train some crossbows, and I'm shipping 8 crossbows and putting a huss in queue. So we're gonna go for a bit of a timing. I can tell that he's, yeah, aging now because there's no pressure whatsoever. So it's clear we are gonna be the ones forced to do something. He adds a barracks and ships 1,000 wood first, which is very greedy, of course. But since I have no sign of aggression onto him either so far, it makes sense. And he's lucky I didn't scout the stagecoach, because otherwise I'd obviously be sieging this, but I didn't. So I'm actually expecting him to have this and this TP. Just because it's safer. So he's training Skirm War Wagon. He just has his free Ulan basically here. Maybe he trained a couple, I don't know. And he's going to set himself up very solidly. Meanwhile, I do have a bunch of units now, and I'm willing to push. So, I see his Explorer here, deciding that it's probably worth catching that. He's trying to pull trick it, but it's rather difficult to do when you're snared. My units are kind of being a little crappy here. So he's training, yeah, okay batches, I guess. Next shipment's coming in. And so here I see he's not showing force, which means he doesn't feel ready to fight, so I just decide to burn houses. That usually does damage to Germany. In this case, he has a lot of wood stacked, so it honestly doesn't do as much damage as I would have liked. But, you know, it's at least forcing his vills to actually build these houses now. I'm going to start sieging the barracks. Noting that Skirm is probably one of the more annoying units for me to fight right now. Sieging at full force. Barracks going down. He's researching Vet Ulan, Minutemen. He's gonna try to fight this. The shipment popping, yeah, here come the Minutemen. I'm also deciding to fight this because I see the forces aren't really, there's not really that much stuff for him. With the Minutemen and the Settler Wagon pool, he's doing pretty well. My pikes are actually attacking the skirm, that's not that great. My bows are focusing the war wagons, so they're definitely going down. And in all honesty, I'm doing reasonable damage here. Killing the skirms, trading off one of his better shipments, and I decided to run away with the pikes because I see that this fight is lost anyway against Minutemen. But I know that I traded off at least the 8 skirm shipment, forcing him to ship more units now. Maybe killed some vills, I don't even actually know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah, going for a little Huss raid over here, but he has houses, so I know he's going to be sending units there rather quickly. I have coin on the floor now. I'm ready to age basically behind this. I did ship 8 pike during the fight, but yeah, I need coin now. And yeah, basically off we go. I expect an Ulan raid to come in here, so I built a commandery and see how right I was. Here it comes. Oh, he doesn't pay attention, so he actually loses both the Ulans immediately. Good catch for me. Skirms are coming forward. He knows he's up in score. He's up the momentum, so to speak, right now. He needs to make something happen. So I see this little Ulan raid. I see this Vil a little late, though. This Vil also looks a little stuck. Yeah, but makes it back to the TC. So only losing 1 Vil for now. Yeah, he doesn't really have that much siege. What he has is not that scary. I'm training a bunch of Huss now because I know they're gonna auto-upgrade with the age up. And just TC fire plus crossbows to take down some Ulans for free here. Not too bad for me. Explorer is obviously tanking a lot. And here I kind of feel like I have a timing maybe, because I'm about to pop the 8th crossbow from the age up. So I decide to go in. Pikes are connecting quickly. There's no war wagons here, so my Huss that are auto upgraded should be pretty valuable. Crossbow is just trying to focus down some skirms. I'm trying to upgrade my units, of course, but yeah. So I take that down. Huss on the skirms, not too bad either for me. And this is all very pleasant. He is reinforcing quite well. Warwinds coming. 9 Ulan on the way. But for now we're cleaning. And I'm managing to kill a lot of skirm here, honestly. Killing a lot of skirms. My army is veteran now. Killing some Vils too. And this is when I realize, okay, we're not going to be winning this. 9 Ulan is too much. But, you know, the 1 pike catching this is okay. And I've dealt a lot of damage, honestly. I've dealt a lot of damage. So I reinforce, more Huss, more bows, ship pikes. So we have anti-cav again. Going very Huss heavy because he was very low on war wagons. Shipping coin now. Yeah, resource-wise, I'm still somewhat safe. This commandery covers a lot of ground. He's trying to obviously go for some raids again, but yeah, it's just not that much that he can raid right now. My pikes are coming in. And I'm kind of feeling ready again to fight. I'm 37 Vil, he's 30 with... He has 8 saddler wagons, I probably have almost 6, so yeah. And I have winged accord, so I'm way up economically. Granted, to be fair, yes, stagecoach, but I think I'm still ahead. Yeah, so this is a bit much, so I'm just kind of... Didn't want to get caught out. Managed to catch the higher HP Ulan. Low HP escaping is obviously less important. And this is when I realized he has Stagecoach. So I'm just gonna go burn this. Yeah, see, the low HP Ulan is just not gonna be as scary here. Don't see him yet, but I did expect something to happen. So I pulled these vills to the commandery. I basically thought I Z-moved these Hus to get a snare on. These Hus are obviously much better than his Ulans. So I managed to burn the TP, buy some time. With these 3 Hus, honestly, I killed quite some Ulans in reverse, so value's not so bad. And yeah, I bodied down this 1 Ulan here. Catch these guys. I guess they weren't grouped. He's sending 3 Ulans to raid me here, so I'm just gonna ungroup 2 Hus of mine and quickly deal with that. Commandery's helping as well. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky, but it's okay. And here I'm ready to push out now. Getting my range for the bows. Maybe should have shipped the combat card, to be honest. It was probably better. Don't know why I thought the range was needed now. Yeah, so 1 Hus probably loses to 2 Ulans, so I send that back. Yeah, he's reinforcing his raiding group, and he somehow like lost these 5 skirms in the middle here. So I'm just like trying to send 1 Hus. He very smartly sends him away, but I notice, so I send the Hus for it. I burn his house at his forward, and I catch these skirms. My explorer bodying his. I see this army now, and I'm like, oh, we just might about get away. So now I'm ready to fight, of course. Now I'm bringing my pikes, I'm bringing my infantry. Getting 1 volley on the war wagon. Getting another. This is where the 18 range does, of course, come in handy. Kind of missing my batches here. But I'm also housed as fuck, so... And this is where he does a really good job kiting, to be fair. I'm trying to run my pikes into his army. And the skirmass is easier to snare than the war wagons, of course. Here's some Ulans here. I think I even see them. I'm hunting very exposed now. I'm trying to snipe some more war wagons with my bows. Queuing more pikemen, because they're more likely to go down at the front. And the skirmass goes down, which is important for me. War wagons also managing to snipe a bunch of those. Trying to send a Hus back to the skirms, 2 Hus back to the skirms. Yeah, just trying to get as many war wagons as I can here. I have a lot of random units across the field. Almost killing another war wagon, so shipping my 12 bows now, reinforcing once again. Oh, I did clean up the Ulans in the back, I think. So he has 3 Ulans running around again. Which I apparently do not notice at all. No. Okay, well this is probably a little more important. This is unfortunate, but I'll be sending it away. So here we have the big connect. My bows are just so slow and so far behind, but my Hus and Pike are very much up his ass, and I'm killing a bunch of vills in reverse. This I think I do notice at some point. So he's doing really good with the raids, but I'm also just destroying this fight right now, so... Yeah, I'm fighting back. I'm just gonna body these Ulans down. The skirmass once again getting killed off. Being denied. My explorer being a nuisance. His explorer dying too. And here I'm retreating again. He's got his shit together to some extent. I'm shipping the Hospitaler card now. Which means I have to upgrade them, which I do. I take down this mid-map barracks. I'm like, okay, let's get rid of that. This one Ulan probably just dies to command tree here. But yeah, it takes the bill down. Unfortunate, but what can you do? So I take down another house, and I see this now. I see this, and I'm like, oh, okay. He's trying to go here, and so I pop my Hospitalis from this side, and this is the greatest catch of all time. He's just sandwiched to death, and he resigns. It's just not much to be done when you lose your army like that. Caught in the middle. Yeah, I really hope you like this game, because it was quite a nice one to play. So, yeah. GG.